Hello, everyone. I'm here with Vegas living New Yorker, talking about the Stars and Golden Knights series. Stars ended up winning in seven at home. Thank God, or else there was gonna be a problem.
Yeah. we had a 2-0 lead going home and we shit the bed, bro. We absolutely shit the bed.
Yeah, and the Stars they never came back from a 2-0 lead. Like they were 0-9 in their history every time they were down 2-0.
I guess that changed this year.
Yeah, I mean, bad records are supposed to be broken. Thank God it was broken. But game one, that was probably the somewhat only good scoring game because
Yeah,
every
all the game.
game was kind of.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go. First goal. It was right on the power play within the first minute. It was a deflection by Mark Stone. It was
Yeah.
assisted by Hannafin and Eichel.
Hmm.
Then the second goal went. It was 1-0 Vegas, and then 2-0 Vegas. Marchessault went 5 hole on Onger, and Barbashev got the assist. That was a nice setup.
Yeah.
There was a goal that was supposed to tie the game, but it was Ryan Suter, but it came back because Marshman was offside. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Um, Stars finally get on the board in the first. Holy shit! I forgot the first period was high scoring. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Um,
it was high scoring.
Ben scored on a breakaway from Wyatt Johnston. He went 5 hole on Logan Thompson on the backhand. Then right after on the power play, Tomas Hurdle,
Yeah.
assisted from Hannafin. Shot came right to him and he got right through Onger. Then Robertson making it 3-1 Vegas. Robertson scored. Stankoven made Stone turn the puck over. Robertson scores as he goes glove side on Thompson. Then in the second period, McNabb scored within the first minute of the second. It was a goal where Andre couldn't see anything. And then Marchman, this was a weird goal. Marchman shot it from basically the blue line, and it somehow got past Thompson.
Oh
I don't.
yeah, I remember that goal. I was so like pissed. I was like, if we lose because of that goal, I was like, if we lose, it was so bad, bro.
Haskinen and Onger got the assist on that. Vegas still held on to win the game 4-3 though. Not enough time. Yeah, Vegas. Yeah, that game was bad for Dallas. Only 15 shots for Vegas and 4 of them went in. Oh my god.
Yeah, Attinger had a bad game that game.
Yeah, that game I had to shit on him pretty much. All right, next up, game two in Dallas. Still, this was kind of a frustrating game, but late in the first, Robertson scored on the power play from Haskinen and Ben. It was 1-0 Dallas. Then literally a minute and a half afterwards, Marchessault scores. It was basically a 2-0 breakaway, and he got it from Eichel and Barbashev. Not third. Second period was Noah Hannafin. It was a shot that got through Onger. It was unassisted off the rebound. And then Jack Eichel got the empty netter in the end, and it basically sealed Vegas's 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, "Oh my god, we're gonna get swept, aren't we?" Because we can't score for shit. Oh yeah, in this game, holy shit, there was over 100 hits. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was like teams were going at each other that game.
Yeah, they wanted to kill each other.
Yeah.
Um, game three in Vegas. This was kind of a frustrating. It was. I'm glad we won, but it was frustrating because Logan Thompson. We stood on his head, and we should have fucking killed Vegas in this game
Yeah.
because we were outshot. At one point, we were out shooting you guys like almost like 30-10 at one point, and it was only like the second period,
Yeah.
and it was only 2 goals. I'm like, oh wow. Well, okay, yeah. Wyatt Johnston scored from Robertson and Haskin. It was a beautiful backhand between Logan Thompson.
Yep.
Second period, Haskin scored on a breakaway from Dodonov and Sagan. It was 2-0 Dallas. McNabb scored from Stevenson. Yeah, McNabb had a good series against us. It's like
He
almost every.
did. He did, and he never scored in the regular season.
Yeah,
So
but he didn't score a single goal, but he scored I think 3 goals against us.
yeah, it was weird. He showed up in the
Stevens.
playoffs.
Yeah, that's what playoffs can change. McNabb scored from Stevenson, screen in front. Eichel scored shorthanded, fucking from McNabb. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to lose this off of bullshit, aren't we? All right, no one scored in the third. Wyatt Johnston scored the OT winner from Robertson and Suter. Nice top shelf shot to wait out Logan Thompson. And
Thompson should have hugged that post, though. It was a bad goal that he gave up. He should have hugged that post to block the angle, you know?
Yeah, I know.
But
really, this series, it wasn't a lot of like special teams.
Yeah, nah.
Like every time you saw on the special team, it was just good defense, except like the first 2 games that they scored on the power play. Yeah, Vegas had way more hits expected. What else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, 46 shots. I don't know how many attempts we had, but I know it's probably a lot. Let's see. So Stars win, and it's 2-1 Vegas in the series. Here's game 4, still in Vegas. This game was pretty back and forth.
It was, yeah.
First goal was scored by Michael Amadio from McNabb and Brett Howden. I'm trying to remember how that goal was scored. Brett Howden. How was that goal scored? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah. They were crashing the net. It was deflected just when Andre was about to glove it, and it went right through him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is a weird goal. Next, Dodonov scored from Suter. When he shot it, I'm like, wait, did he score? It was like
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, did he score? What?
He scored, went off the side of his head, and went right in. Yeah, Logan Thompson has a problem with the post job.
Yeah, I told you he has to hug that post more.
Because if leaving that post, that doesn't go in.
He's leaving that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's leaving that upper corner open. Like, you gotta hug that post.
Yeah, that's those post shots, like bad angles or bad goals to give up. Yeah. Let's see. Second period, Eichel scored for Marchessault and Barbashev. It was a I think it came off the rebound and Eichel slam dunked it in. There was no way Andre could get to that. And Vegas leads 2-1. Then 6 minutes later, Wyatt Johnston scores on the power play from Duchesne and Sagan. Net mouse scramble, managed to get the puck and shoot it top. And it's tied 2-2. Then around a minute left in the period, this was also a kind of weird goal that I didn't know went in. Dellandrea scored from Smith and Steele. Smith shot it and it went right off of Delandria's chest, it looked like. Yeah. And it went in. And then the Stars win 3-2. I mean, they didn't win 3-2. They lead 3-2. Oh my God. What else? Oh, Hintz scored on the empty netter 4-2. Oh, finally he had something. Because all series, he and Pavelski didn't do anything. Let's see. And now the series is tied 2-2. I'm like, oh, we got a series now. Maybe we have a chance.
Now it goes back to Dallas. Now it goes back to Dallas.
Back to Dallas. Here's game 5. Another one-score game. What's new?
Yeah, a lot of close games this series.
Yeah, both teams, I think Dallas knew that Vegas likes to play physical with their D-man and forwards, and they had to try and match it. But it cost them 2 forwards.
Yeah, to me, we were the best 2 teams in the West, to be honest with you. And it sucked that one of us had to go out,
I kind of figured when I said Vegas is a wild card, I'm like, they're not a wild card. Have you seen how they play? That standing might say they're a wild card, but we all know they're defending Stanley Cup champions for a reason.
Exactly.
This game back in Dallas, first period again, power play goal.
Yeah, it was the exact same goal as the first
same goal as it was to start the series. I'm like, oh my God, deja vu.
Same goal.
Scored from Hanifin and Eichel, 1-0 Vegas. Then, literally about a minute after, it was a 2-on-1 breakaway. It was a nice pass from Stankoven to Donov and to get the shot. I think. Oh yeah, I think this game. Yeah, this is the game. Aiden Hill. Bruce Cassidy switched to Aiden Hill.
Yeah, I think that was the issue. I think that was the problem. We should have
I
sticked
think.
with Logan Thompson.
I think Bruce Cassidy kind of figured that Logan Thompson, he wasn't winning. It wasn't really his fault, but he had to make a change to try to change the tie. It didn't really work in this case. The Donald scored from Stankoven and Johnston. Tie one apiece. Then a few minutes later, Duchesne net mount scramble scores on the power play from Johnston and Tyler Seguin. And then, oh my God, this goal right here pissed me off. It was a weird Lindell bounced right off of Carrier, and then he wrapped around, and it went, and Andre didn't even see it, and it went right through him. I'm like, oh my
God. I was like, we got lucky with that one.
I'm like, oh my God, another bullshit goal. Yeah. And then in the second period, only one goal was scored. It was Robertson on the power play. Initial shot was blocked by I don't know who blocked it, but it came right back to him, and Hill couldn't react in time, and it got right by him. Scored from Heiskanen and Jamie Benn. Stars win 3-2, and they lead the series 3-2. Now back to Vegas for the last time this series. And Vegas won this game 2-0. Pretty seat hanging game. No scoring and literally until the middle of the third period. Yeah. Hanifin scored unassisted. It went right off of Ryan Suter as he was battling with, I think that was Hurdle in front. Yeah. Went right off of him and it went in. Mm-hmm. And then the empty netter, Mark Stone scored it from Carlson and Pietrangelo. Yeah, in this game, yeah, Vegas was the better team because I can tell they were more desperate. They knew they had to win.
They knew.
So in Vegas, they won the series 2-0. I mean,
I thought Aiden Hill would be back. Playoff Hill.
Yeah, last year. I'm like, when that happened, I'm like, oh my God, don't tell me he's back from last year.
Right? Yeah. I was like, maybe we can win Game 7 with Hill.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go back to Game 5. There's something I want to say.
No problem.
About this. But I know that Robertson power play came off of Pietrangelo roughing penalty against.
Oh yeah, I went crazy on Pietrangelo when that happened. I was like, "What are you doing, bro?"
I thought for sure that was gonna be a 5-minute major. I'm like,
we got lucky. It wasn't, bro. It should have been.
I'm like, that's a 5-minute major. We should be on the power play until the end of this period, but no.
We got lucky. It wasn't one, but still.
I was losing my mind. I'm like, how is that not a 5-minute major?
He literally socked him in the face. I was like, bro.
Yeah. If it was incidental, then yeah, that's 2 minutes. But he literally just looked at him and back fisted him, and then he was bleeding at the same time. I'm like, that's not a 5-minute major. Then what are these refs on? And it wasn't.
I didn't agree. I didn't agree with that.
But we still managed to score on the power play, so that was good. I'm like, score on this, please. And they did. Thank God. It seems like Robertson is the one guy that gives Vegas the most trouble.
Yeah. Well, obviously, he's your best player, Robertson.
Yeah, he is our best player. But like you guys, Jack Eichel gave us problems.
Yeah.
Marchessault was giving us problems to start, but then he kind of slowed down after that. Then Game 7, pretty close game. Lots of hits. There was a lot of big hits from Dallas and Vegas.
Dude, this guy Wyatt Johnston killed us all series.
Yeah, he's our 20-year-old sophomore.
This guy,
he was our leading goal scorer. He had 32 goals this season.
Yeah, he killed us this series.
It was pretty good. But Game 7, I had to watch because Game 7, I wouldn't be lying. I'd be lying if I saying I wasn't nervous all game. I'm like, just don't make a stupid turnover.
Right.
For both, I'm pretty sure for Vegas fans the same way because about 5 minutes left in the first. This was a weird sequence. It was going back and forth up the ice. I think it was a shot by Eichel. It was a net mount scramble. Marchessault hit off the post. I thought that went in. I'm like, oh no. Right. But it didn't. Went Karen right to Dallas, went back, cleared it out. Then Tomas Hurdle tried to play it to Jack Eichel coming down the ice, but he turned it over to Johnston, and that's how he scored.
Yeah.
Then second period, Brett Howden scored from a Matty on Carlson. Terrible play by Lundqvist. He led Howden right to the net.
Two on one. Yeah.
He went right to the net. He was barely playing all series, and then when he was playing, he made a bad defensive error, letting Howden go right to the net, and nothing Andre can do on that. And then first minute into the third, this was a weird goal by Fox. It was a nice backhand shot from Smith and Thomas Harley, but when I saw the replay, I'm like, oh, that went off of, I think that was Martinez right next to him. Yeah. And Hill couldn't change it. He couldn't stop it. And then Stars win that game 2-1. They clinched the series. Final minutes of the game was rough. Yeah. I'm like, don't choke this game. Because the last thing I want was overtime Game 7 hockey. I've seen too many of those. And too much bad luck. Yeah. Well, yeah, what are your thoughts on the series, bro?
Yeah, I had y'all going in 6, so Vegas actually played better than I thought, you know. I really thought we could have beaten you guys after game 2. Like we were going back home, you know, and why couldn't we win one game at home and then just okay, we lose in Dallas, we come back home and win again, you know? At least one at home. Come on, right?
I mean, the Stars, it's weird. They're the best road team in hockey.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Andre plays better on the road. It's actually weird because when he's at home, he gives up he gives up a lot of like bad goals. But when he's on the road, he's in the zone. I'm like, I don't get it. It's weird. But Andre, really, both goaltenders had a great series. Outside of game 1, both goaltenders kind of didn't play good.
Yeah, it was on the goalies to make saves, and yeah, it was a goalie series. So
yeah, that's basically what it was. A lot of crazy saves by Logan Thompson, especially in that game 3. Because game 3, the Stars had so many breakaways, and they only finished on one of them. Because Sagan, Lindell, they had a lot of breakaways that game, and they didn't score.
How do you feel about your second round series against Colorado? You think you can win?
I mean, I saw your video, and he said he got us winning. I'm like, not. I mean, the Stars' speed can match with Colorado. It's just, I don't like Georgiev. He's a terrible goaltender.
Yeah, he is. He's not that good. That's why I thought you guys would win that series against Colorado because you guys have the better goalie, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in the season series, they took 3 out of the 4 games. The only game we won was a shootout in Ball Arena on a back-to-back. I don't know how we won that game. But how many goals we scored in that game? I think we scored 7. I think we scored 6 on Georgiev. But the Avs, if we want to beat the Avs, we just got to match their speed. If we can get in their zone and get in front of Georgiev, I know we can beat them. I think this will definitely help out with Rope, Henson, Pavelski because they won't have those big body D-man blocking his way a lot. Yeah. Because I know the Avs are not that good of a blocking team. They rely a lot on their speed. Mm-hmm. And obviously, Avs, they have you know, arguably who the best player was this year was McKinnon. Every game he basically had a point.
Yeah, Nathan McKinnon is a beast.
Yeah, he is. That's one of the Avs I can actually fuck with. I love McKinnon. I just don't like the team he's on. But
you don't like Makar?
No, I hate Makar. I hate him.
Sorry.
I don't like Makar. I don't like Manson. And I don't like Nichushkin either. He's my most hated Av.
Damn.
He has problems. Former Star.
The guy I couldn't stand on your team is Jamie Benn. That guy, I can't stand him.
Oh yeah, our captain.
Jamie Benn, I can't stand that guy. He's so bad.
Vegas players I didn't like. I really didn't like Pietrangelo.
No? Oh yeah. Yeah, he was dirty that series, but yeah.
But pretty crazy game. Pretty crazy. That game 7 was probably the wildest of the games because they know they couldn't make a mistake.
Right. Yeah.
Really, And the one goal that Johnston scored came off a turnover from. Yeah, your like acquisitions. The only one that did great was Hannafin.
Yeah, Hannafin. That guy. What's his name? Mantha. Mantha.
Yeah, he didn't. He only showed up, I think, in only the first 2 games. I think.
Yeah, nah, he didn't do anything.
Because they replaced him and put, I think, Carlson in.
Yeah. He didn't even play in these series, I don't think. He was a
No,
scratch.
he did. He did play in a couple games, but he didn't after like I think game 3 or game 2, he didn't show up after that. They put Carlson in.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Bruce Cassidy, I'm like, when he was switching up the goals, I'm like, what is he trying to do here?
Yeah, I was like, Thompson's literally kept us in that game, and you replacing him? I was like, that's a stupid move.
It didn't work in game 5, but game 6, it definitely worked.
Yeah, it did. It won us another game. Hoped to win game 7, but we couldn't do it.
Game 7, it was really just Andre standing on his head. Both goals. Yeah, both the shots on goal in that game, because a lot of those shots, that's probably why this was low score. A lot of shots were blocked by both teams. That's really their strength when it comes to protecting their goaltender. But yeah, just glad this series over with. At least
GG's, bro. GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Glad this series is over because I can have a little calm anxiety until tomorrow.
Right.
Go against the Avs, so I can cool off for a little. The Rangers are actually they could actually go to the Stanley Cup. Maybe the President's Trophy won't affect them. I mean, it depends on.
I hope it doesn't, but I think it will.
I mean,
I have Florida winning against us, but I hope I'm
think
wrong.
You can beat Carolina. I'm not impressed by them. They let the Islanders hang around because the Islanders would have tied that series if they didn't choke that game too. That was pathetic. I think you should beat the Canes in, I'd say, honestly, 6 games. I
had us in 6, but now I'm thinking 7. I don't know.
I mean, it is going to be a good series for you guys. It's basically going to be a special teams battle. Your power play, which is one of the top power plays in the league, against their penalty kill, but yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys move on.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the Canes to move on.
No, me neither. I don't like the Canes.
No, I imagine you don't. I don't like the Canes. I don't like D'Angelo. That's my most hated guy on that team.
I can't stand D'Angelo. Who I really want to go through is Vancouver. I'm cheering for Vancouver over Edmonton. You know, I'm cheering for them.
I mean, I don't think Vancouver's gonna win because
I know.
The way they played against the Predators, those games they won, except I'd say which game was that they actually did good in? I give them game 1, but other than that, they had some luck. Like that game 6, scoring within the last minute. I'm like, wow. The Preds, the problem with them, they just don't have a goal scorer that besides Forsberg that could like threaten anyone.
I'm hoping for a 1994 rematch, Rangers Canucks.
Oh, I mean the Rangers. The biggest problem with the Rangers that they got to go get through Florida. Because I know Boston. Not with that goal scoring.
Yeah, but Bob is Bob.
Yeah, Bob turned back the clock. That was crazy. Yeah. And the Stars, I guarantee you this series is going to go to 7 because every time we play the Avs, it goes to 7. These past 3 matchups we met in the playoffs.
If y'all get past Colorado, and the Oilers beat Vancouver, I'm rooting for you guys against Edmonton.
Yeah, I hope we beat Edmonton. Edmonton, man, they got such an easy way through the West when you look at it.
They do.
The Stars, they had to go through the defending Stanley Cup champion. Now they got to go through the high-speed Colorado.
Yeah, they got to go through 2 past champions, the Vegas Golden Knights and Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, seriously, man. And yeah, another weird stat. Both of these head coaches, DeBoer and Cassidy, were both undefeated in Game 7s until today. Well, yesterday.
No, didn't Cassidy lose to St. Louis?
Oh,
or was he not the coach?
Yeah, never mind. St. Louis.
Yeah, he lost to St. Louis.
Never mind, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yep, he did.
I didn't know if he was the coach for Boston back then. You know.
Yeah, he was. He was a coach there for a minute.
Yeah.
I still don't know why Boston got rid of him and put Montgomery in there.
Yeah, he was better than Montgomery. Montgomery sucks.
Yeah, Montgomery. Fuck Montgomery. He's a former Stars coach.
Yeah.
He had a freaking drinking problem. I didn't like him. And
I didn't know that.
He's not good with that roster. He's good with the goaltending, but I think the problem with the Bruins, they'll take him as far as Swayman can get him.
Right, Swayman's gonna have to stand on his head in order to beat Florida.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Swayman, Toronto would have moved on to play Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that series. Stars win the series 4-3. Kind of figured it would go to Game 7 because I know how Vegas plays. Their blue line blocking a lot of shots. Hold on, let me pull up Puck Empire. I want to do these like what do you call it? Those like awards. Let me see. Puck Empire. Give me 1 sec. Puck Empire. There you go. Let's see. I'm gonna find it. Okay. All right. Okay. Series MVP. I say it's easily Wyatt Johnston in this case.
Wyatt Johnston, absolutely.
Because he had 4 goals, game winning, and 2 of them were. Wait, what's 2 of them? I was gonna say 2 of them were game-winning goals. The overtime one. Oh no, it was 1. Never mind. It was just 1. The overtime one. The other ones were Dellandrea and Foxa. Finals Lundqvist. So the best player on the losing team. What do you think?
Hannafin? I don't know.
I would say Jack. I would have said Jack Eichel because in Game 7. I thought for sure, like when he did that dig backhand, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna score, but he went wide. So I'll give it to Jack Eichel. Okay. Let's see, Ghost Award, most disappointing player.
Marchessault?
I mean, no, because Marchessault had 2 goals.
Right.
So I can't really. You know what? I'm gonna say Rope Hintz. He didn't do shit. I'll say Rope Hintz because he didn't. I don't care if he had the empty netter to seal that game 4. He didn't do anything. He kept fanning on a lot of shots.
Yeah. What about Pavelski, bro? He was literally invisible.
I was gonna say him, but Rope Hintz is a guy where that's your second best player on that team. Yet you're gonna, he only gets an empty net goal. Not really, Let's see the Spotlight Award. So best individual game of the series. Which game would I'd say Game 7 easily.
Yeah, Game 7. It's gotta be.
Game 7, yeah. I'll say that. Least impactful player, the Pat Maroon Award, least impact on the winning team. All right, which player wasn't doing shit for the Stars? Let's see, but was contributing. I want to give it to a veteran.
Ben?
Maybe. He had a goal. He had a couple points. Least impactful. I'm trying to think. Least impactful. You know what? Joe. There you go. Joe Pavelski's in that case.
Joe Pavelski, yeah.
I'll give that to Pavelski because he didn't do anything.
Nah.
But yeah, GG's for this series. Good luck with the Rangers, though. I hope you beat Carolina.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope we win the cup.
Yeah, but that's really it for this case. Hopefully, the Stars and Rangers can meet in the Stanley Cup Finals, and then we might make another video. That'll be kind of cool. Yeah. What happened?
What's up?
I hope it's Rangers and Stars.
Yeah.
Or if it's not Rangers and Stars, it can be Florida, so we can actually get it this time. Because last year we lost that one. But yeah, that's it for this case. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe to Vegas Living New Yorker right there. I'll put the link.
Thank you.
I'll put his channel in the comment section.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
So yeah, we're gonna end it right here, and hopefully the Stars beat the Avs because fuck the Avs, and good luck to your Rangers.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys later.
Peace.